Hey guys, it's Missy Wolf, and I'm here with Drew Baldridge.
How's it going?
CMA Fest 2017. How are you?
Awesome. I'm amazing.
Isn't it great?
This is so much fun. I mean, we got great weather. We had the CMT Awards last night. Earth, Wind, and Fire was there, so that makes the week that much better.
Right, right. Was it everything you expected it to be last night then?
It was. Last night was my second CMT Awards that I got to go to. And, I'm from a really, really small town, a town of 580 people.
Oh, wow.
Graduated
That's
high
a small
school
town.
with 22 kids before
wow.
moving to Nashville. And so from being from a small town, you never think you could do something like this. You never think that you could be an artist. You see everybody in the award shows, and you're like, man, I just hope it would be cool to be there one day. And now I'm in the artist section. I go and I'm sitting around people that I grew up listening to and people that I really admire their music and their hard work and their way they build their brand. And it's just really cool. It's really cool to be in the room of creators, but to also be in the artist section. You're like,
Absolutely.
oh my gosh,
It's
this
like
is crazy.
one of those moments where like, am I really here? That's kind of like how I felt the first moment I stepped into this room today. I was like, I made it to the big leagues of the media world,
I'm a big
right?
dog.
Yeah.
I'm a big dog.
No, but has it been really exciting for you though? Because coming from a small town and having such a small class of people, right? I mean, have you noticed that the amount of collaboration and the amount of networking here, have you noticed that is just completely overwhelming and great at the same time?
It really is overwhelming, especially coming from a small community. I'm not about that. I'm not that person to go out, and I wasn't that guy. I really loved where I was at. I loved my friends. I loved my small circle I was in. So when I moved here, it took a lot for me to get out and just go up and say, hey, I'm Drew. How are you doing? And that was really hard for me, but it just, the 6 years that I've been here, I've really built that, and going up to artists that I really admire and not be scared to say, hey, I'm an up and coming artist. I'm Drew Baldridge. Like, oh, and sometimes like, hey man, like, what's your music? I would love to look it up. We were at the ACMs a couple months ago, and I was walking in on the red carpet, and Tim McGraw was in front of me. I had Tim McGraw and Faith Hill, and I was like fangirl. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is freaking Tim McGraw. And I'm sitting there, and I just said, hey Tim, my name's Drew. I'm a huge fan. I'm a big time listener to your music. And he looked at me for a second. He said, are you an artist? And I said, yeah, I am. I got a new song out right now. I got a new single called Rebound. And he said, man, I'm going to go home and look that up. And I said, yeah, I said, we just broke into the top 50. We just charted, and it's kind of the first song that really is starting to shape our music. And Faith said, oh my gosh, I am so happy for you. Like, that is just a really special time. And it just like almost made me cry. And I was just like, wow, these people have been here before. There has been somebody in their career that they looked up to. And that's what Nashville is.
Absolutely.
Everybody's so nice. It's community. It's a small town, just like where I'm from. All this music community is a small town.
It's just a really large small town, right? I mean, because it is. I mean, there's so many people here, so many amazing things that go on in this town. And then you'll be telling a story, and somebody's like, oh, yeah, I know that guy.
Oh, yeah,
and then
100%.
And it's like, wow, but there's so many people here, but it's so small.
Yes.
So that's got to be a little bit refreshing for you coming from a small town.
It is, because I did not expect that. I go out, when we're here in town, I'm here a couple days, we'll go out, and we'll go to a place where we like to hear music or something, and I know almost, hey, man, how's it going? Hey, good to see you, Drew. And it's just like, hey, I'm at home, like I am.
Right?
Because back home, you can't drive to the gas station without waving. And if you don't, they'll see you the next day. Hey, man, why didn't you wave at me?
Right.
What were you doing?
You also can't do anything that's going to get you in trouble because everybody's going to know.
They will know, especially when your dad's a school teacher, because that just is not, that is not good.
I got to tell you, because I lived in it wasn't a small town, but in California, it's a small town.
Yeah.
And I had to go see Kurt Russell. He was filming the movie Breakdown.
Nice.
Kind of close to my house, and I wasn't allowed to drive my dad's truck, but I had to go, and I got permission from my mom, and she said, as long as your friend drives. All right, let's take my dad's truck.
There you go.
Yeah, it was a 1972 Ford, and it was camouflaged.
Nice. So everybody in town
Everybody.
knew.
So I was busted before they even got home from work.
Almost, yeah. As soon as
they
you got
knew.
out of the driveway,
They
already,
knew. Like,
neighbors
everybody
called.
did you know your daughter was driving truck? Nope.
That's like my hometown. Same thing.
Yeah, so I'm familiar with that on a different scale, but yes, very familiar. So glad, though, that you've had so much success.
Yeah.
And you are up and coming, and I hear you got some good news with the iHeart,
Yeah.
stuff,
I mean, we are top 10 in Macy's Radio Rising Star, Macy's iHeart Radio Rising Star, and it's so awesome. No country artist has ever won this, and And so if we win, it would be amazing. It's fan voted.
Right.
It's all fan voted. And right now we've made top 10. They're getting ready to announce top 5. And when I
Okay.
last checked, we were in the top 5. So, hey,
Ooh,
we could win
okay,
top 5 and then move
okay.
on to the next round. And, you know, if you love country music, we are the only male country artist in this.
There
So,
you
hey,
go. There
vote
you
for
go.
us. It would be
Definitely.
really, really cool.
And the video with that song, it's pretty great.
Well, thank you so much. I mean, it has over 20 million streams on
Mm-hmm.
Spotify. When we wrote Rebound, we knew it was a good song. We didn't realize how many people it was going to touch
Yeah.
and how it was going to reach people. And it allowed us to go out on the SiriusXM Highway Finds tour.
Right.
We just got off the road of that with Steve Mokler in Smithfield, and has allowed us to play tons of fairs and festivals all summer. And this is a song that really started the fire. And
Yeah.
now we're creating new music and hopefully have a new single out in August, which is going to be a lot of fun when we're out on the road to finally have new music to talk about.
Absolutely.
And, you know, we talked about earlier, I love Earth, Wind, and Fire. So my
Right.
music is very funk, kind of groove oriented. So we're going to put something out that's going to be fun.
That's great. And your titles are fun too. I mean, come on, Dirt on Us. I love
Yeah.
that.
Well, thank you so much. That's a song I just wrote about my best friends and about my hometown. A lot of my best friends, we've been best friends since 6 years old. I mean, we start kindergarten, it's K through 12 school. I mean, all one, separated by a cafeteria.
Yep, my kids go to a K through 12 school.
Yeah, so I mean, the kids I started
Yep.
kindergarten with or who I graduated with were like brothers. And
Yeah,
so I
that's
always
great.
wanted to have something that showed that. And, you know, that's every small town in America. They have friends from day one that you graduate with.
Absolutely.
And so it reached a lot of people, and we made a video for that, which was so much fun. I actually just went home and got my brother and my friends in the video, and we just went and tore up a field, got in some trucks and some side-by-sides and threw mud everywhere. And
Oh, that's awesome.
went out on the boat and fished and
Oh
rode in
my
the
gosh.
water. It was just a good time.
So much fun. I love that. Awesome. Well, I'm so glad that you're doing so much. And what else can the fans look forward to from you? I mean, I know you just talked about new music and the announcement on Monday. Is there anything else you want to tell them before we go?
Yeah, just check me out
on.
on social media. I mean, you can check out drewbaldridgemusic.com, see where we're going to be coming. We're going to be out on tour this summer. We have the store on there where you can get T-shirts, CDs, all that fun stuff. But make sure you check me out on Facebook. It's Drew Baldridge, and Twitter is Drew R. Baldridge. I'm very active. I love to talk to my fans, so send me a message. I'll hit you up. And come out and see us on the road and look forward to new music.
You heard him, so stay tuned for more. But send him those shout outs, guys, because he wants to hear from you.
Come on.
Until next time, we'll see you soon.